What can I say? I'm on a roll this week. I know, 3 videos. Wow. After being gone like a month. But I hadn't planned to do another video, but I went to the Goodwill tonight and look what I found. Nelson New King James Version Compact Text Bible, and it is still in the packaging. Look at that. That was purchased at I don't know if I can get that to focus. Family Christian Stores for $14.99. I don't know what year, but of course it'd be sometime in the 80s or later, because that's when the New King James came out. But hey, let's see what we got, and then we're going to open it up. We got quality bonded leather. It's white. Not my favorite Bible color, but you know, you take what you can get at the thrift store. It says verse style text. I'm guessing that means verse by verse, but we'll see. Translator's footnotes, which is good. That's one of my favorite features of the New King James. And words of Christ in red. I'm not a red letter guy, as you know. We'll see how good of a red it is. And a concordance. And on the back it tells us compact size, take anywhere, 4 by 6 inches. This will quickly become your favorite New King James Bible to have with you and use constantly. And there's kind of an example there. I'm guessing that's meant to be actual size. It's going to be a pretty small print. And it also tells us that if there's any defects, to contact Thomas Nelson. And we see it's model 5225W, guessing that's for white. Silver gilding. There's the ISBN, printed in Belgium. I don't think I have any Bibles made in Belgium. Yeah, it's overall like new, kind of a scratch and dent though. You see there is a dent there, and it's the gilding got hit, but other than that it's going to be like new. So alright, enough yakking, let's have a look. Let's see here. I want to make sure I don't cut it with a knife while I open it. Get that out of the way. It's kind of fun to find a unopened Bible at the thrift store. Get to be the first one to open it. There's a little insert. This was $1, by the way. $1 at the Goodwill. So yeah, we see that gilding did get damaged, but that's okay. Holy Bible, New King James, words in red, concordance, and Thomas Nelson logo and model number. Bonded leather, it feels like a bonded leather. It's not bad. A little stiff. Fairly thin. Presentation page. I like silver gilding. You see so many doing gold. It's just nice to see something different. I like just the red, just like plain flat red. It's kind of old-fashioned. You don't see that so much anymore. Okay, New King James Bible. Copyright 1980. Section Introductions 1990, so this is at least from the 90s. Here we are at the beginning of the Bible. We've got an introduction to the Pentateuch. It's got a brief, and I mean very brief, intro to each of the 5 books of Moses. And then we're into Genesis. We see double column layout. It is verse by verse. So that's what they meant by verse. I think they said verse style, something like that, verse text. The verse numbers, some of them are bold. I'm not sure. Is it paragraph breaks? might be paragraph breaks that they're bold on, but they're not all bold. And then translation notes are at the bottom. The font is really small. Oh, what is that? 6, maybe 7 at the most. It's tiny. But this is not a big Bible. We've got a little bit of poetry layout. Plus it's verse by verse, so that means having to cram a lot into a small space. So yeah, they had to go with a really small font. Whoops. So let's see. I want to see if, nope. I want to see if Exodus started on its own page. It does not. So the books do not start on their own page. Yeah, that thing is still like new. Breaking in. Alright, well, let's jump to the New Testament. We have an introduction to the Gospels, a little bit on each of the Gospels, and then Matthew. And look for, there's our red letter text. Let's see. That's not bad. That's a nice, yeah, it's a nice dark red. It's kind of like a, kind of more towards a burgundy. I don't mind that too much. There's Beatitudes, and I'll bring that closer and focus on it so you can see. But yeah, that's not a bad red letter text at all. Look at that. Yeah, that's not like that bright pink kind of red. It's dark. I like that. Boy, I don't know. I might like this more than I thought I was going to. I like the New King James. My wife, that's her primary translation. It's what she reads pretty much 98% of the time. And I like it because it gives you some of that King James feel, but a little easier to read. Although I do read from the King James as well, but sometimes this is easier. I like reading the Gospels and Old Testament in the New King James. You know, especially at Christmas time, King James, New King James for the Gospels, it just sounds like Christmas. Sounds like the Peanuts Christmas special. I think that they read the King James, but pretty sure. Yeah, I guess we'll see what's in the back. We got an introduction to the letters of Paul, and we'll just jump. There's the end of Revelation. And we see it does have red letter in Revelation. Okay, we got a Bible in a Year plan, concise Bible dictionary and concordance, abbreviations, and we've got a little bit of illustration in here. Yeah, it's concise for sure. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so that's a nice little New King James. I'm going to compare it. Recently I reviewed this. I found this at the same Goodwill. This they gave to me for free. This is a King James. And you can see it's smaller. It's about the same. Yeah, it's a little thinner and a little shorter, but it's got references. This does not have references. This is a paragraph text, not a verse by verse. Yeah, font size is pretty similar, so if you saw this review, you saw it's just amazing how much they crammed in here. But anyways, yeah, I don't think I have a whole lot else to say. I didn't really comment on the paper. It looks pretty good. Yeah, ghosting's very reasonable. It doesn't appear to be line matched. I don't think we were really seeing that yet in Bibles now at that time. But it's not even a problem. I didn't even notice it. Yeah. Yeah, ghosting's fine. Hope you enjoyed seeing this. Again, this was a Nelson 5225W. Probably from the 90s as far as I can tell. And I don't know, this might be the new truck Bible. I might just go ahead and throw that in the truck. Yeah, if you have anything you'd like to share, any comments on it, please do so. If you liked this, found it helpful, informative, entertaining, please click like. And if you'd like to see more thrift store Bibles and books and other neat things I pick up, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. God bless.